These are the 3 best Amazon KDP keywords for September. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Sean and I built a multiple 6-figure KDP business which I eventually sold for $820,000, and I'm building a second KDP account right now. And in this channel, we do things a little differently than other publishing channels out there. I regularly share with you my actual results and exactly the strategies that I take to generate these kind of results for full transparency. So I do have a KDP income report playlist on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, I do share a bunch of videos on how much I made exactly from my first KDP account, which was ranging between $30,000 to $40,000 every single month in 2021. So if you want no BS publishing advice that actually works from someone who is actually doing it, then make sure to subscribe. All right, so in this video, I want to talk about best keywords for September. And whenever you make these best keywords for a certain month type of video, what's inevitably going to happen is it's going to become seasonal keywords. And seasonal keywords, and evergreen keywords are a little different, because if you publish a book in a evergreen topic, then it'll keep selling for months and months and months and years. With seasonal keywords, it's going to do very, very well for a certain time of the year, and then it's going to die off. And then next year, around the same time, it's going to do well again. And it's just a cycle of that. So some people do like publishing in seasonal keywords because you can make a ton of money short term. And that is what we're trying to do in this video. Is I'm going to show you 3 keywords that you can take advantage of because of the holidays that's coming up in September. All right, starting with the first one, on September 23rd, that's going to be Native American Day. So the keyword for this is books for Native American kids. Okay, so there are many, many different types of books that you can make, but it's going to have the Native American theme to it. So overall search results right now is 7,000. So that is pretty good, actually, if you consider a lot of these books are low content, and low content search results are usually way higher. But a couple ideas that I see is Native American history. So we have a history book specifically for Native American history. Another potentially very, very good keyword right here is Native American stories for kids. Okay, 11,000 in the books right now for the BSR. And BookBeam is telling me that it's making $16 per day in royalty. Pretty sure it's making way more than $16 a day based on the BSR. And that's with only 26 reviews. Now, if you're going to make these kind of books, then I would recommend to use text and images as well, especially because if you're making books for kids, kids typically want things to be more visual, right? So you do want illustrations and, images to add to the story, but still these books are pretty easy to make. So that's a pretty damn good keyword that looks very promising. Besides that, I do see a ton of Native American history for kids and Kids Guide to Native American History. So a lot of Native American history books. All right, keyword number 2 is American history for kids. Now, why did I choose this keyword? Well, in September, there's 2 holidays that is related, which is Patriot Day and Air Force Birthday. So that is why I chose American history, because books on these topics will increase in sales because of the related holidays that's happening. So some ideas that I see is American history for kids. So that is a pretty standard one. But this one right here, World War II history for kids, 500 facts. So these facts, trivia kind of books are very easy to make because you're just compiling facts, which the information is pretty easy to source. Again, it's for kids, so you want to decorate that information with images, illustrations, this and that to make it more visually appealing. But creating the book itself is pretty easy. And we're looking at 26,000 in books. And the one right next to it, which the cover looks very, very similar, but it's from different authors. So I'm not sure if it's the same publisher and they're just using different pen names. But we have American history for kids, 500 facts. And this one is selling at 17,000 in the bookstore already. And as I'm filming this, it's still in July. So imagine when September comes, the sales are going to be even better. And from there, you can niche down into many different keywords like 19th century American history for kids. It is also selling pretty good at 81,000 BSR. So that is keyword number 2. All right, so for keyword number 3 is going to be a holiday on September 26th, which is going to be a Jewish holiday. So I found this keyword, Rosh Hashanah, which I believe is related to Jewish culture. I'm not Jewish, so I'm not super familiar with it. but it seems related. The reason why I chose this keyword, although it's not as profitable as the first two, is because of the competitiveness. So it's very, very easy to compete because there's only 982 results for this keyword. And if you look at it, some books are selling pretty decent. We have Rosh Hashanah is Coming. It's a children's book and it's 240,000 BSRs. So pretty decent BSR considering it's a low content of children's books. We have a I Spy Rosh Hashanah book for kids. Only 7 reviews, 871,000 in the bookstore. So the BSR is pretty high. It's not selling that much right now, although it's selling something right now, which is still a good sign considering that the holiday is still 2 months away. So once the holiday becomes closer, then I'm sure the sales will go up. So in terms of book ideas, I do see a ton of children's books on the topic of Rosh Hashanah. I do see a Rosh Hashanah coloring book as well, and another I Spy Rosh Hashanah book. But I would say mainly it is children's books and children's story books on Rosh Hashanah. All right, so that was the 3 best keywords for September. If you're going to publish in these keywords, then let me know how it goes for you. Before you go, I do want to invite you to join my 100% free Facebook group Mastermind, where you can network with other publishers, ask any questions, as well as once you join, you do get 2 free bonuses. One is a case study on how to generate lasting income on Amazon KDP through what I coin as book stacking. This is a case study on how exactly I went from zero to over $30,000 to $40,000 every single month in 2021 from Amazon KDP. And book number 2 is the ability to attend the weekly Facebook Live, where I go live and you can ask me any questions directly. So if you want to join the group, the link is in the description. Finally, if you want to learn more about my Royalty Hero program, which is my complete publishing program, then there is a link in the description where you can book a free strategy call with one of my team to see if this program is a fit for you. If you like this video, leave a like because that is the best way to let me know that people like these videos and so that I can make more of it. And subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to learn exactly how I find these profitable keywords on demand, then I do have a complete keyword research tutorial, which you can watch right here.